Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Sorry, a little late, having technical difficulties.
Happens,
So,
happens.
uh, let's see. How is everybody doing it? I can't believe it is that January is getting close to the end. Where did it
Oh,
go? I swear.
How is this already the 23rd?
I know, like, I was like, oh, I've got so much time. I still got this and this and this to read. And then I was like, wait, how much time do I? Oh, I don't really have all that much time.
Mm-hmm.
I
Better get
know. I
moving.
just did the video that came up today or yesterday was for February releases. I'm like, how are we here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insanity.
And Kat says, lovely banner. It fits the snowy weather here perfectly. I'm reading Bird Bath and Beyond by E.J. Hartman. When I'm done, I'll be able to check off one of my SAS series. Yay for doing two
Nice.
book series. All right, there you
Podcast.
go.
Nice.
Yeah, I picked that little snowy background because, yeah, we're supposed to get snow. So I figured might as well.
Nice.
And Jesse says, hello, everyone. I'll be reading a likely story, number 6 in the Library Lovers series, almost to the end.
Nice.
Nice.
And Nadine says, hi, everyone. I have 4 books started and don't know which one to read for the sprint. So I'm going to go completely crazy and start number 5. Why not? Yeah, The Backup Plan by Joel Chavez, number 3 in the Sunrise Coast. Well, it sounded like me that you just want to keep reading in that one series and, so just go for it.
That's it.
And Hannah says, hi, everyone. I'm going to be reading The Nightingale and How Can I Help You? Art. Ooh, I have that one. That art. And Jessica Ann says, hello, everyone. I'll be continuing with How to Sell a Haunted House.
Nice.
And Cajun says, hi, everyone. Reading Jalapeno Pizza. For a minute, I was like, what? Jalapeno Pizza Murder by Papa Priscelli's Pizzeria. Number 30. Wow.
I know, that's crazy.
And Tammy says, hi, everyone. I'm reading A plus 1 for Murder by Laura Bradford. I like that one.
I love that series.
And Sherry says, hello, everyone. I'm listening to The Weeds That String the Hangman's Bag, or reading Aggie Morton, Mystery Queen, The Seaside Corpse. Now, isn't that first one, The Weeds, isn't that a middle grade as well? Like a middle grade mystery? That's like 2 middle grade mysteries.
Oh, is it?
I think it's the Flavia Deluth or something like that. I don't know if she's considered straight up middle grade, but it's a young protagonist or whatever. So
It says young adult on here, yeah.
Young adult. She likes poisons. She likes to mess with poisons and stuff.
Definitely looks like that on the cover. It's got that look.
Yeah. And Sharon says, hi, everyone. I'll be switching off between Pinned for Murder and A Flicker in the Dark. Nice. I'm curious, what do you think of A Flicker in the Dark? I've been seeing that around. It's kind of on my maybe. I think I have it on my Libby, but I keep like putting it back every time it comes up because it's like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. And Tina says, hello, y'all. Hope everyone's having a good day. I'm reading Americanos, Apple Pies, and Art Thieves by Harper Lynn and Millennium Snow Volume 3 by Bisco Hattori.
Nice.
I like the Harper Lynn one. That's like one of those series that I think I've read up to number 4 or 5 and I need to continue, but I haven't.
I like I haven't read that, but she has the Secret Granny series and I like it.
Yeah. And Rocket Reed says, hi, I'll be listening to Delivering Evil for Experts. Okay. Well, I have some dinner. That sounds different.
Excellent. What are you having?
And she says, hi, everyone, listening to Candy Cane Crumbs by Amanda Flower.
Nice.
And Sharon says, Hannah, yay for Nightingale. Love that one. And Anita says, hey, everybody, I'm reading Canter with the Killer by Amber Camp. Okay, you've been reading on this one a while like me, so do you like it? Or is it just, don't like it too much and you're really slow? Because she usually reads really quick. That's why I was wondering. Because I have that one, and so I'm a little...
I read it.
on the
I read
fence.
it a
'Cause,
few
yeah,
weeks ago.
I know a few people have given it like maybe like 3 stars or
I
something.
gave
so
it 3.
It's kind of in the middle. Yeah.
I already got some.
Sharon says to Nadine, "That's hilarious. Been there." Yeah. Yeah, I've got a few going myself. And Bookfin said, "Hello. Started Jen McKinley's A Cloak and Dagger."
Excellent.
And Danielle says, "Hi everyone. I think I'm going to start with Mary Ann Saves the Day."
Babysitters Club.
Oh, okay, because I didn't know.
I know you were just, and we're like, yes.
I know y'all are excited, so I'm like, I know you guys know what it is, but I don't. And Jessica Lynn says, "Hello everyone. I will hopefully read more of So Deadly." So will I. Ashley says, "Hi y'all. We'll be reading A Perilous Undertaking by Deanna Rayborn." Yay!
Excellent.
I have to yay that one myself. Oh, come on. Work with me here. Melmac says, "Hi Stormy, hi Tiffany, hi Lee, hi everyone. I'm reading So Deadly by Elizabeth Lynn Casey, and she's on page 45 of 275. Woohoo! I'm almost like, I think I'm over 50% now. I think.
Excellent.
Nice.
And Sherry says, "Supposed to snow all day on Wednesday." Yeah.
Mm.
I knew what you meant, Melmac. Hannah says, "We are getting 10 inches of snow tomorrow. I'm hoping for a snow day. I need to catch up on my books." Well, I tell you what, you just keep that 10 inches because I am hoping for the 3 part of the 3 to 6. Had to cancel a plan for tomorrow.
Oh.
My dad's all bummed because we were going to go out with some friends and go to a Native American museum that's in Arkansas.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
They were afraid it was going to get nasty and they didn't want to do it. So.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Pat says, "Hi everyone. I've been sick all day with upset tummy and need to take meds and going to sleep. Loving audiobook Up to No Gouda by Linda Riley. 30%.
I like that series.
Feel
Hope you
better,
feel-
Pat.
Hope you feel better, Pat. You've been having such a time lately.
Yeah.
I know. I hope you feel better soon.
And Dream says, "Hi everyone. Hi Dream, what you reading?" Jessica says, "We have snow Wednesday, just had snow Saturday night into Sunday, expected at least 4 inches."
Mm.
Is the Friend for Hire series continuing? I don't know, but it better. Oh, come on.
Well, I just saw, so I saw her post that she's thinking about putting one out on her own, but
They can't leave me hanging with how
I
it ended.
know.
Well, that's like dangling, man, because that kind of had a little bit of a cliffhanger.
That's the
At
second
least.
series that's been one of my favorites that they ended after 2 books. Because the Catskills they ended too after 2 books. Oh, and then that went on. And
Well,
those,
and
I
a
loved
lot of
both
her,
of them.
her books or her series seem to end at least at like 3, because like the Emergency Dessert Squad ended at 3.
Yeah.
Her Toby Tobias one, which was one of my favorites. I absolutely love that one, and it only got 3. And then you got these ones that just go on forever, and some
they're
of them
not
are the greatest.
Are they purposely planned to just be 2 or 3, or no? They just cut her off.
They just cut her off because, like, I emailed her and asked her about the Toby Tobias one whenever, because I hadn't seen one for a while, and she goes, "No, they wouldn't let me do anymore. They cut me off at 3." So
Yeah, and I hadn't read the Toby Tobias, but when I interviewed her, I definitely read the Emergency Dessert Squad and her Amish series, and both of those were the same. The Amish, I think, went 5.
the Amish one went 6.
Okay, I was gonna say I know it went
'Cause
longer.
I have, or is it 7? It might be
I know it's
7.
longer than
I
3.
think I have 6 and 7 to go because I've read it to 5. So yeah, it went 7.
Gotcha.
I was trying to remember because I have 2 left. And Annie says, "Hi y'all, I'm reading Nancy Drew and the Girl Who Couldn't Remember." Pat, I hope you feel better. Yes. And Courtney says, "Hi everyone. I'm finishing By a Thread by Lucy Score, and then after that honker of a book. Oh, it must be a big one then. Okay. I'm going to read a Babysitter Club book." Well, there you go. Yeah.
Yay.
Balance. And then Melmac wants to know how you're liking So Deadly so far. And she says, haven't started it. Going to start today. So super excited. Well, okay. So what are you reading, Tiffany?
Oh, jeez. I'm on. So much pressure. Hold on. I didn't expect that.
Throw her off.
Well, I just looked at what the time was.
Okay. I am reading A Christmas Candy Killing, the first book in the, I don't remember what the series is actually called. They own a bookshop / chocolate shop, and it's a mystery bookshop, and they make candy that's supposed to be like used like poisoned candy. And it's got the really Christmas cover. I'm sure we all saw it at one point.
Yeah, I think Sarah was reading that at one point, but she didn't finish it. I don't think she was into it or something.
Oh, I'm loving it.
But I remember because I remember the name of that one.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And then I'm also reading a romance by Jill Chavez. It's in the Animal Vet series. I think it's number 5.
Continuing a series, or
yeah, it's continuing a series. I just don't remember the name of it specifically.
Okay, what about you, Lee?
I am reading The New Home by Chris Merritt. It's a thriller.
Are you liking it?
So far, so good.
So far.
What about you?
I am still working on So Deadly in here, which is what I'll probably start out with. I don't know where I'm at though.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I'm liking it. It's just I want to do all these things that I can do better if I listen to an audiobook, and so these ebooks are killing me because I'm like, I don't have time for you, ebook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Oh, I was close. I'm at 49%. I said I thought I was like 50. And so, speaking of audiobooks, if my eyeballs get tired, I may continue with Eve Evergreen, Semi-Magical Witch by Julie Abe. Since I read the Ariana or Alien something and the Girl and Dragons, which everybody was like, that's like a prequel or something. I'm like, what? That's because I like they're mentioning the evergreens and stuff, and I was like, am I reading out of order? So I have to go back and read those 2 books. So then I'll have them all done. But that's what I'm reading. Okay, everybody, we'll read to the top of the hour.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Find my lovely banner there.
Okay.
Happy
reading, everyone.
Cairo, no. Yeah. Buddy. Oh, buddy.
Well, if that didn't get everybody going, I don't know what did.
Cairo, what are you doing?
So how did everybody do?
Good. I got to 79%.
Nice. I got to chapter 35.
Excellent.
I got to 55%. So.
Awesome.
Very nice.
So Sharon said, Storm, Flicker in the Dark is great so far. I've been delaying it for a year for some reason. Yeah, I was like, I keep my reason for like delaying it is because I've got too many things out from the library already, and it's like I can't add another one. Delay. I'm not even getting to the ones that I have. Sherry says, when you're ready, I can buddy read A Flicker in the Dark with you. It's on my radar as well. Oh, cool. All right. I'll have to keep that in mind. And Lady Val says, hi, everyone. I am listening to Murder is Binding by Lorna Barrett. Oh, no. And Rocket says she had steak, shells, and cheese, and some roasted asparagus.
That sounds good.
And Sharon, I did check my Instagram, and I sent you a message because you said Ellery Adams was one of those, and I really like her. So. Hearts and Whodunit, or Anita. I don't know why I said that. Canter with a Killer is probably getting 3 stars because it's taking too long to finish. That's what I was wondering, because usually she like flies through those pretty quickly, and she's been on that one for a while. So
Dragon.
And it holds my interest, though. That's why it's 3 and not 2. Okay. And Jessica Lynn says, I don't know why I said more. I am just starting it today. And Melanie says, hi, all. I'll be reading Funny Feelings on a bit of an indie romance. Oh, okay.
Okay.
And Purple Bookshelf says, going to try a chapter of Court of the Vampire Queen to see if it's any good.
Nice.
And Sharon says, got 1 inch here, and I took a snow day. Don't tell Sarah. She will snow shame me.
That's funny.
You're lucky she's not on here. Karen says, hi, Storm. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Lead. Tonight I'm reading Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmus.
Excellent.
Tina says, it snowed earlier today, but it didn't stick to the ground. I didn't look outside before it got dark, so maybe tomorrow morning it will be stuck. Yeah, probably.
That's the best kind of snow. That doesn't stick.
I do. I like the kind that, it's there and then like an hour later it's gone. It's my kind of snow. What did my dad call it earlier? I can't remember what he said, but I was like, what on earth is that? And they're like, where it's just a little layer. So you mean like a dusting of snow? And he's like, well, yeah, I guess that's the same thing. But he called it some weird word. And I was like, what? I don't think I've ever heard of that word. It's like, just call it a dusting, Dad. Just dusting.
Yeah.
And it says, first Vicky Delaney and now Laura Bradford. I can't take this heartbreak.
I know. I agree.
Nell says, I'm really disappointed at the Catskill Summer Resort. It's only 2 books.
Me too. Oh,
I hope if they do both get canceled, like, maybe they'll take it upon themselves to self-publish some for us.
There you go.
Maybe if enough people plead with either Vicky or Berkeley, they'll change their mind.
You never know.
You never know. And Hannah says, I think the Veronica Bond series was cut off. I swear the maple syrup series needs to live long and prosper.
I know.
And there has fingers crossed. And Melmac says, I bought a Christmas candy killing at Barnes & Noble's after Christmas sale. I'm saving it for this December. Of course. Now you could do it in July.
Yeah.
Sharon says, Tiffany, books and chocolate candy. Yes, please. Actually, just need a place like that to come into my life.
I know. And I'm loving it. Yeah. It's like I said, bookstore, chocolate shop, but they make boxes of candy since it's a mystery store off the poisons that are used in the books. And then they have like a book. Yeah. It's really fun. I'm really enjoying it.
Nobody got killed with poison candy, did they?
Well, that's no.
Because I'm like, I would never eat there again.
Right?
I kind of wonder too. I'm like, why would anybody think to make that as a business? Because I can't think. I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to
Because
try
somebody-
some, chocolate with oleander in it. I know it's not actually in there, but it's just the idea of it. Like I couldn't.
Well, then somebody buys them and puts actual stuff in it, and then gives them to their And then,
yeah.
There you go.
Jessica Lynn says, yes, I need audiobook for the Southern Sewing Circle. I was so shocked that there's no audio. I know. That's one of the reasons it's taking me a while. So you have to start it at the beginning of the month. So by the end of the month, you'll have it ready.
Yep.
That's
I had to do that. I did the same thing. I started it early so I knew I could finish it.
Jessica Lynn, love Eva Evergreen, great middle grade series. Reminds me of Kiki's Delivery Service, which is that a show? Because I hear everybody talk about it, but I've never read it or seen it. I don't know what it is.
I don't
I've
know.
seen it as a book. I don't know about a show.
And Melmac says the rain in Western New York. I can't pronounce things. New York went away. Now we're having a very January appropriate winter wonderland. It's beautiful.
Nice.
Well, you just keep all that nasty up there. And Dina says, same. I want to participate in the read along for the Sewing Circle, but no audiobook. Yeah.
Do it.
And it's a series that's been out a while, right? And everything, you would think somebody would come along and grab it and do an audiobook for it. Danelle says, Melmac, I'm so jealous of your weather. I was watching a football game and it was so pretty where you live. The snow missed us here over the weekend. All you people in your snow, just keep it to yourselves. And Susan says, hi, everyone. Just able to get here. I'm reading The Vineyard Victims by Ellen Crosby. It's number 8 in the Wine Country Mysteries.
Excellent.
And also, I have So Deadly in paperback. I just can't get myself to read it. More of an audiobook reader at the moment. I feel you. That's kind of me.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the books that I've finished so far this month have been audiobook. Except for one little middle grade that was like, this big. And
You're allowed.
Said, got 18% read. Cool.
Nice.
And Tammy's at 34 pages. Raquette said, I made it to page 200. Nice round number. Jessica Ann says, 20 pages and closed my eyes for 5 to 10 minutes. And you remembered to come back because, I'd probably did that and I'd probably still be sleeping. Uh-oh, poor Cairo. Yeah, yelling at him right off the bat.
He was snuggled up here next to me, and all I did was like shift my knee a little bit, and he thinks we're getting up, so he jumps down. That's why I was like, no, Cairo.
Yeah, sometimes I'll like move a certain way and she like jumps and runs and I'm like, no, we're not going. We're not going.
Yeah. He's like, what are we doing? What are we doing, Mom? I'm like still sitting there, and then he's looking at me like, oh.
All I do is get up, move in my room. I'm gonna like go and pick something up, and she jumps and runs to the door, and I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. Go back to bed.
All I did was shift my leg, and apparently that was enough. He thought we were going. Oh.
Yeah. Jessica read about 15 pages. Sherry's at 30%. Val managed 12%. Nancy's 66% of Candy Cane Crime. Whoops. I got distracted and didn't get to read. Anita, you're turning into Melmac. Speaking of, she read 12 pages. Look at that.
Nice.
And Annie says I made it to 19%. Hannah made 38% and just got notified that there's no work tomorrow. Staying up late to read more.
Nice.
Tina read 46 pages of Millennial Snow. I mean, I think she's doing it. She's reading something about snow and, it's making all the snow happen.
Bringing it on.
Hi, Elizabeth. Said, hi, everyone. Just got home. I've been at the Magic Kingdom all day with my best friend since college. Cool.
Nice.
Yesterday was the last day Splash Mountain was open.
Oh, really?
It closed yesterday, yeah.
Mm.
I'm sad.
Sharon. She's telling Lady Val that Booktown is Stormy's favorite series.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Technically, I've only read the first one, but I don't know.
That's it, and you make a big deal from just one book?
I didn't like it.
I thought you read 5 of them.
No, I've only read one.
Okay.
I didn't like the main character very well, so I said I'm on the fence about it. So I said I have to read another one, but I keep pushing it back. Like all year long last year, it's like I need to read number 2, and I did. It's the same with the bibliophile one that I give Milmac such a hard time. I've only read the first one of that too.
I have to see how many I've read now.
Oops. And Elizabeth says, I've been listening to Thread on Arrival by Leah Waite. Just one more to go to finish the series.
Nice.
Nice, Snazzy.
Very nice. Hello.
Snow is a dirty word. Yes, dirty word. Melmac says, at Danielle, it's really pretty yesterday and today. It's been warmer, highs 20s, lows 30s. So it's enjoyable. It's those freezing wind chills that makes it less fun.
Whew.
I complain because it was like 40 degrees today. PK says, what a day. Bad fire putting out today. Got home and 14-year-old Shepherd Akita at Dyra all over the carpet. Just got done cleaning. Please, can I sprint now?
Yes, oh my goodness, PK. Well, I'm glad that everything's done, worked out. Oh, that's a rough day. I'm sorry.
And Cozy says, poor Julia Buckley, she's always getting cut off with her series. Now, how is their pen name Veronica Bond doing? I don't know.
Hannah said that she thought that series was canceled. I haven't heard that, but I know that I think the Friend for Hire and obviously the Catskills, but I haven't heard about the other one.
Another reason I don't like starting new series because I fall in love and they cancel. Yeah.
True.
It seems like it's been like a regular trend these days, though, because like when I used to start like cozies like about 5 years ago, it's like hardly any of them ever got canceled, and now it's like 2 and they're canceled, 1 and they're canceled, or whatever, and it's like they don't let them like, because I mean everybody always says it like the first book is sometimes it's just subpar. The second book, it's kind of, picking up a little bit. The third book, that's where you're going to really feel like if you're going to really like it or not and stuff. But they're not giving them enough time to like get into with all the characters and stuff that they put in the cozies to like let it get its wind or whatever, I guess. And Cozy says the coffee shop in Alex Erickson's is called Death by Coffee. I would think twice before walking in. Just, yeah.
True.
Hi. Kiki's Delivery Service is a book, and it's Studio Ghibli film. Oh, okay. I know I've heard people talk about it. I just don't pay attention. And Jessica says Kiki's Delivery Service is a book. Oh, that was like twice in a row. Okay. Well, hello, Krista from Books and Jam says, hello, everyone. I just got done with a workout and dinner reading, ready to sit and read. I'm starting The Silent Words tonight, as well as editing a video and answering comments.
What did you have for dinner? Please tell us.
Tiffany must know.
I must know.
Yeah.
And Cozy says, if you're desperate, Alexa app can read you an ebook. I've been doing that lately with the KU books. I didn't really think about that because I actually have the So Deadly. I didn't have any of the other ones, but I actually have that one. Like I bought it when it was on sale for $1.99. Because I don't like on Libby. I was trying to find them on Libby, and like you could only read them through the Libby app. Wherever I was finding them, I don't know if that's how it is. Me too. Okay.
Yeah, because I've been doing Alexa for a lot of my Libby books. And that one wasn't an option. It wouldn't let me send it to Kindle.
Yeah, I just remembered that when she was saying that. I was like, no, because I was like, oh, well, then I'll try somewhere else. And I tried somewhere else. It was the same thing.
Me too.
Like several of the libraries. So it's like, really? And Mel says, "Oh no, Storm! I was watching the Weather Channel during the last sprint, and the entire state of Missouri looks like it's going to be in snow zone." Yes, pretty much. Yeah, it was like maybe it'll go around us, but yeah, there's. I don't think there's any way we're getting out of this one. We've been pretty lucky with not getting out of this one. Ashley says on chapter 15. And Tina says to Cozy, "Yeah, I have my iPad read the Kindle books before, but only novellas. I can't handle the voice for a full length novel." I feel like they've updated her voice to read nicer, or I just got used to it. I think probably just got used to it.
It is a little better than it used to be. I agree. It used to be much more monotone and very much like, couldn't follow the breaks very well. And I feel like there's more afflictions in her voice or flexions.
And Tina says, "Yes, I'm Lorelai Gilmore. I can't control the snow. I can control the snow. Yes, yes, yeah, yeah." And it says, Cozy says, "Alexa's voice is different than having Siri read to you. It's nicer." Okay. I had to get down to this comment where it says, Melmac says, "Storm, Booktown's your favorite series now. Sigh. Cheating on the bibliophile series." Yeah. Yeah. The two series that I've only read one book from, and I'm on the fence about both of them. Yes. Okay, so it is 16 after, so we'll go ahead and read to the top of the hour. Is that fine?
That's good. Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
So happy reading, everyone.
Happy reading.
So how'd everybody do?
I didn't read that time. I was just listening to music. I thought I was gonna fall asleep. So
I too thought I was going to fall asleep because a skunk sprayed right outside my door.
oh,
And I'm like overwhelmed with the smell. So it's like between a headache and falling asleep. And I'm just like, please go away. But I did read up to chapter 38.
Nice.
Skunks, they're just so nasty.
Yeah.
We have one that likes to walk around here all the time.
Well, we have 2 stray cats that the lady next door has been feeding. So I think they run in the backyard and then like the skunk sprayed one of them. So I think that's what happened.
Oh. Well, I got to 60%, so
Excellent.
getting there. I feel more comfortable that I'll probably get it finished before Saturday anyway.
Awesome.
And here's what it was. See, Tina said earlier she was drinking out of a Let It Snow mug, so it is all her fault. And Anita says, Elizabeth, I love that series. I was sad when Leo Waite passed away. Me too. And Lady Val says, the main character can be a bit annoying. I will probably give the second book a try, but it's been a while before I get to it. Yeah, I hate it when the main character is annoying.
Yeah.
And self-published cozies have more longevity than traditional cozies, it seems like. Yeah. Well, that's because, they can do whatever they want with them. And they don't have to have a publisher looking at the numbers all the time. Because if you're just putting them out on your own, I mean, you're looking at the numbers and you're hoping it's doing well. But if you want to write it, you're just going to write it and put it out there and hope that somebody buys it.
Yep.
True.
And Sharon says, hi, Krista. And Jessica says, sorry, I misspelled something and removed it. And I sent it again and thought she caught it in time. Oops. The double whammy there. That's okay. And Krista says, nothing exciting for dinner tonight. Some leftover chicken and scalloped potatoes. I'm on a mission right now to use up things in my freezer and pantry.
I love that goal.
Yes.
Sounds good to me too, by the way.
She said, hi, back. And Meg said, hi, all. So excited I can finally join in on a sprint. I'm listening to The River of Silver by S.A. Chakraborty. I think that's how you say that. And I'm 64%.
Nice.
Cool. And Cody says, Hannah, my favorite author, Karen McInerney, has her own publishing house, and I'm so happy so that she can't get canceled, and she just needs to write faster. LOL. Her newsletters say she still has plans for all her current series to continue.
I like her too, and that's what Ellie Alexander recently did when she opened up her own publishing called Sweet Lemon Press, so that and she's bringing back Stone Krause through it.
That Julie Mulhern might do the same kind of thing. I think.
Yeah, I think you're right, Storm, because I saw something. I think you're right. What I was doing research because I do 2 separate videos with like the self-published and I saw something about her, and I think you're right.
And PK says I got 2 reads going. All right, there we go. Click on it. Reading 2 right now. The romance and the historical mystery. Can't take the love story tonight. Going with Old Scores by Will Thomas. 9th of 14, the series set in the 19th century London. I am so behind on that series. I think I've only read like 4 books in that series. Another one that
add to the list.
Yeah, I know. I forget about them. I'm like trying to go through all my series, and it's like Sarah had her list of shame when she was showing everybody how many series she has going, and I'm like, I don't feel so bad because once I get all my series filled out, I'm probably going to have just about as many.
I know. I've seen some of your guys' and I was like, okay, I started 78 series, but I'm not alone at least,
Well, it's already, it's only January and like I've started like 5 or 6 series. So it's like
I have
It
two,
is
but
what it is.
malice is my excuse this time of
Yeah.
year.
I
Malice.
don't have an excuse. PK says that 3% start tonight. All right. And Cajun says going to start until Jam Do Us Part, the Jelly Shop Mystery number 4. This has the prettiest cover so far in this series of my books I read. Me. Okay.
I can't wait to start that.
Is that the the one you can't get a hold of hardly? That's why you got Los Angeles or Las Vegas for. What is that series called? Is that the?
Oh, that's the Town in a Blueberry Jam. That's
Oh,
the
it's a different one.
Candy
Okay.
Holiday. But this one is on my 23 to start my series.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm obsessed with jam and jelly making, and there's a brand new jam and jelly making series that just came out in January
Cool.
or December, one of those.
I don't know if I've ever read a jam or jelly making.
I can thank YouTube for that too. My although growing up, I mean, I lived in an Amish community, so there was lots of preserving and that sort of thing. So
I'll thank YouTube for it because I didn't grow up like that, and I'm obsessed because of YouTube.
And we do watch the same thing, so it makes sense.
Anita finished the book. Yay!
Nice. I gave it 3 stars too, Anita. And book 2 is already coming out.
Well, at least maybe I won't hate it then. Everybody's giving it 3 stars, so maybe I'll give it 3 stars. I'm going to listen to it on audio. Did you listen to it on audio?
I did. Yep.
So Tina watched YouTube. 27 pages, 10%, 34%.
Nice.
Got to 41%. Look at all this reading.
I know. It's amazing.
I'm not sure how to say that. Is that Jackie? Is that how you say that? Jackie Lou's book Q?
I think so, yeah. That's a cute name.
That's a cute name, yes.
Yeah.
Hi. I don't think you've been here before, I don't think. So hi.
Welcome.
Got to page 111.
Awesome.
A sweet Alaskan fall done. Yay.
What did you think of it, Danielle?
Made it to 26.
Is that what kind of book is that?
It's a romance, right?
Yeah.
I heard Alaska and my interest was piqued, but I didn't know what kind of genre it was.
Yeah, it's a romance.
Is it a Harlequin or is it one of the the category or just a regular Harlequin?
Right.
They have the HQN or Mira or whatever. I think are Harlequin too, but they're not the category.
It is just a regular Harlequin.
Just a regular.
Looks like that.
Oh, I'm gonna have to. Okay,
it's the perfect fall book.
there she goes, looking on her.
I know.
Alaska's a buzzword for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, made it to 47%. I'm liking Nightingale. All right. Lady got 13% red. Leaves me at 87% overall. All right, almost done.
Nice.
Mailbag. I didn't read. I was lost in the social media times looking for text.
I have
a
very quick question for Lee. Did you read the first 2?
No.
Okay.
No.
I've just never heard of the author, so I just wondered.
I haven't even read this one yet either. I just saw it at the library sale, and I'm like,
I just marked it as
Alaska fall. That's all I needed.
It had a pretty cover.
It had a very pretty cover. I'm like, I couldn't resist it. Sorry.
Yeah. Snazzy's at 25% into Simra by Mira Grant. Ugh, had a phone call, so I didn't read it. Just got off. Oh, bummer.
Okay, one more thing, Storm, I promise.
Okay.
I just looked up the series and all of it's Alaska. So
she's like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I just marked them. Yep. The first one's a Christmas book. An Alaskan Christmas. Okay, sorry, Storm, I'm back.
So in other words, she knows what she's eating for Christmas. Yeah. She's already got one mark.
Melmac, mark it on your calendar.
Yeah. And Cozy says, I haven't read at all today. I plan to after dinner. And Purple Bookshelf says, I love indie cozies. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Love it.
And she's a Me Too Purple. I support indie authors on KU. I'm always busy reading everything else that I never get to KU, so I just I had to get rid of it because I was spending $9.99 for nothing. I read 2 books last year, so it was evidently it's not working. So
I should really pay attention to that to see if it's I keep it, but I'm like, is it worth it? Do I use it enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Krista says, I just barely started these Silent Woods, just the first chapter, but I did film the final clip for a vlog and worked on a puzzle. That was very productive.
Excellent.
And Annie says, made it to 55%. Nice. And Purple says, Cozy, I buy my favorites, but I recently signed up for KU and I love the new Cozy series binge reading. Yeah.
There's so many.
I'm not a binger, but there are a few that are. Jessica says, I don't really care how many series I'm in the middle of or start, just as long as I don't forget about them and eventually I'll get to them. And see, that's my problem. I don't either. I'm a series person, but I forget about them. I like the one by Will Thomas and I forget about it. And so I'm like, Cozy says, I only start 3 series this year so far, but I'm keeping track I'm tracked to keep up with them. All right. And Cozy said, Purple, yes, some of the KU series are really long. One of my favorites is over 30 books.
Wow.
I say wow, but there's a lot of series that I want to read that are like that.
Me too. Me too.
But it just seems like wow. Because even my Gaslight series is up to number 26, comes out this year, I believe. So I'm on number 18 out of 26. I will get there.
Getting there.
I will get there.
Yeah.
Ashley made it to chapter 17.
Nice.
And Jackie says, yes, I've been here, but usually late. You've got the name right. Oh, all right, cool. Okay.
Nice.
Lured by pretty book covers. Yeah, that happened.
Yep.
And Danielle says, it was pretty good. It's also a bit intense.
Oh, okay.
I almost always get pulled in by pretty covers. Yes.
I'm with you, Jessica Lynn. I'm with you.
Same thing. That's the beauty of being a reader who has a reading journal. I write down every series I'm in the middle of so I don't forget.
Well, I had her reading journal too on January 1st, but I haven't seen it since then. No, that's not true. But that was what I was
going to say. I have several notebooks around here, but are they being used? No. But, I
can't even keep up with Goodreads.
Well, and, I just started and even if I write it down, I was writing down, I think in 2009, I found it the other day. I need to try to find it again somewhere in this madhouse. Because that's why I said I write in a notebook and then I lay the notebook down somewhere and then I don't know what happened to it. But I did find where I wrote down all the books that I read in 2019 or whatever. And I'm like, oh, look, I wrote some down. I really need to look through there and see what series was on there that I haven't been reading that I started. But yeah. I do need to wish I was more like the organized people. I'm trying to get there. I've got the little book spreadsheet thing and I've been trying to put my series into it. It's not professional by any means. It's my own little, but I figured at least if I got them on there, maybe I would do something about it. So we're caught up on the comments. So what do you have coming up, Tiffany?
On Wednesday, I have all the books or series I want to work on before Malice. So I can't work on my SAS list yet because I gotta work on those. But
and when is Malice? In April?
Yeah, the very last weekend in April.
Okay, so she won't get to her SAS list until May. If that is April.
Storm, when you say it that way, when I hear somebody else say it.
Well, look, you've got all that time afterwards to.
Yeah.
Yeah. No big deal. What about you, Lee? You got anything coming up?
Tomorrow I have my February anticipated reads.
Excellent.
I think I put up was it yesterday? Yeah, I think I put up yesterday. I did a recent reads where 3 of the books that I haven't mentioned anything I read. and I did that. I need to do a tag video because I was tagged by the Dusty Book Sniffer. I think that's what her name is.
Oh my
And
gosh, that's
stuff.
hilarious.
Yeah. And I think she's from Australia, maybe, or something.
Nice.
I can't remember. But yeah, she's really nice. And so I was mentioned in her video, and I went and looked at her. I was like, oh, I was tagged. Cool. I like that thing where you can like at the person now, because I think it tags you like where you actually know if somebody's talking about, like leaves a, like puts you in
their description box
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
Because if somebody ever tagged me and like didn't actually come to like one of my channel and tell me, I would never know, because
Same thing.
I do like that at least it tells you now. Anita says she keeps track on Goodreads.
Yeah, especially if they don't say it in the video, because then like I don't go looking down in the description box of every video of people. So
yeah, I don't either. Yeah, unless they're like it's down below or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
And Jessica says, thanks for hosting. Well, you're welcome. And I hope you all have a good rest of your evening and week and all that stuff. And we'll see you Thursday on Sarah's channel at 7:00.
Exactly.
Eastern.
I hope none of you have snow. Enjoy your snow-free weather.
Yes.
Hope. Fingers crossed. Bye.
Yes. Bye, everybody. Stay safe. Bye. Bye, Storm. Bye, Lee.
Bye.